Snap. Hello, Asta here and welcome to today's video. Happy New Year, happy 2020. This is my first video of this year and I'm so sorry if it's hard to understand me because I have such a bad cold and my nose is running. But I couldn't wait to do this video today. So even though I'm sick, I was like, I'm doing this video. So I'm so excited to review and try out for the first time the new Fenty Beauty Snap eyeshadows. So Rihanna launched her eyeshadows on the 26th of December and she released 8 little palettes of 6-pan eyeshadows. And of course I had to get few. Okay, so I got to number 1 and number 5 and let me show you how they look. So number 1 is actually called True Neutrals and on the box you can actually see the name and all the colors. And I also got number 5 and it's called Peach. So this is the box anyways, and the actual packaging is all in white and it has the numbers on the front, which is nice and neat and nothing fancy but still quite fun looking. So this is the number 1, all nice neutral colors. So in this palette you get 3 shimmer colors and 3 matte colors. And then in the number 5 you get same thing, 3 shimmer colors and 3 matte colors. But you know what, I went in to pick the palettes and all other palettes that she released I already have in my other palettes like pinks and burgundies. So I thought, you know what, at least these colors I would use not only on myself but on my clients. So this is a practical thing to do, just buy the palettes with the colors that I actually gonna use. So I know, shocking, it's browns and peaches and nudes, like, oh. The best part of these eyeshadows is that you can mix and match them, so you can choose whichever 2 or more, of course, eyeshadows you love, and then you can just connect them together. And because they do this snap sound, that's why they call snap palettes. Once it's kind of connected, you have eyeshadows on both sides, so literally you can go and open one side and then go and open the other side. Oh, I'm struggling here a little bit here. So then you have a very compact 12 eyeshadow palette which has 2 mirrors, which is a bonus, and easy to travel with, doesn't take much space even in your handbag. Such a great idea. So if you want to separate them, just kind of pull from the top and it easily comes off. So you can just take another palette that you love and just connect, just mix and match. Super great idea, super compact and overall lovely and fun to do. Price wise is $25 on Sephora website or 2 for $45, and same here in Ireland, 1 for €25 and 2 for €45. This is what I paid. And yeah, it's quite a good price. There's 1 gram in each pan, and as always this product is cruelty free and gluten free. So let me do some swatches of the number 1 first. In the number 1 palette there is a creamy color which is amazing for setting your eyeshadow base as well as highlighting or inner corners or underneath the brow bone. And then you have 3 shimmer colors, and these are like a brownie bronzy ones, and there's one like it's like a pinky hue one, and then you have 2 matte colors here on the bottom, 1 for transition shade and then 1 to darken the eye look even more, which is amazing. I think it's very good combination of colors in this palette, and I think I would lean towards this palette more than this palette. And the reason why is that in this palette, again, there's 3 shimmers, 3 mattes, but there is no highlighting color, so there's no light color. And again, I think this palette's missing like a darker color. If you want to deepen up your eye look, there's nothing like, there's no dark brown or there's nothing to darken up your eye. There's also like a super nice peachy color, maybe it's nice for summer, and then there's like a bronzy one here and a goldy, and this one is like a rose gold. Looks fab, but if I were to choose from the 2, I would still probably go with the number 1 because I feel this is more practical, because there is a dark color to darken up the eye look and the light color to just set your base, as I said, or for highlighting. So today I put these eyeshadows to the test for the first time, and this is the eye look that I came up with. I'm wearing it now. If you want to see how I achieved it and how the eyeshadows are performing, just keep on watching. So I'm starting with the palette number 5 and color Bellini Baby and applying that into my crease using a fluffy blending brush. So just doing circular motions forwards and backwards and applying it a little bit higher than my natural crease. So I want to do a cut crease today, so therefore I want this color to still be seen. So I'm kind of just applying it into my crease and a little bit above. And when there's no product left on my brush, I'm just brushing it towards the tail of my brow. And just repeating the same step for the other eye. To deepen up my crease even more, I'm just taking another color from the number 5 palette called Churro and just using the same brush to apply this color into my crease and just repeating the same steps. These eyeshadows are so creamy, like literally so easy to work with, because I didn't set my painterly paint pot this time with any powders, so it was still very tacky, but the blend is just seamless. Like, it's so easy to work with these eyeshadows so far anyways. I'm just repeating the same step using Churro color a few times just to get a better color intensity into my crease. So next I'm switching to a palette number 1 and color Come and Get It, is this one here on the bottom, and I'm going to deepen up my crease even more. And now I'm going to switch to a smaller brush, and this one is MAC 221, and this time I'm going to concentrate my color directly into my crease. So I'm starting to build this color little by little, and then going back with the fluffy brush just to blend everything together, and then repeating the same step for the other eye. I'm slowly going to build this color a few times, going back in with the fluffy brush to blend the other colors together in between. So far I'm very impressed at how these colors blending, they're so creamy. There is a little bit of kick off when you actually take the product from the palette, but there's nothing crazy. So this majority of palettes do that anyways. On the face, there's nothing just yet, so far so good. So next I'm taking palette number 1 again and color Affogato here, which is the darkest color in the palette. And I'm going to apply this color with the flat brush from Repeluna R22 directly into my lower crease. So this time I'm actually stopping where my eyes finishes here, not going all the way towards the tail of the brow or anything, just keeping it into the lower crease here. And then switching to a smaller brush and just blending everything together. There's no product on this brush there. So this is a MAC 221, the brush we used before. So you can already see the difference between the two eyes. This eye has so much more definition. Repeating the same step on the other eye. How I take the product is I'm just dipping the very tip of this brush. I'm not taking this color using a flat side of the brush. I'm taking this color using the tip of this brush. I'm just dipping it like this, taking the excess off, and then tilting my head back again and just placing it directly in my crease. So this brush literally does all the job for me because it's like perfectly sits into the crease. I'm going back with the previous brush, just blending everything together. Now that I'm happy with the definition on my eyes, I'm gonna cut the crease, and I will be using a angled brush and some concealer. The concealer I'm using is the Melchior one, and this one is color beige. So I'm taking just some products, looking down into the mirror and starting from the inner corner and working my way to the outer corner. So for me to know where to cut my crease is easier if I place some product under the lid and kind of look down and up, and then some of the concealer kind of transfers into the crease area, so I know that this is the top of the crease where I have to cut it. So with this look I want to do a full cut crease, so I'm going to go all the way on the outer part. I'm taking a color from number 1 palette called Nuki Ruki and just setting the cut crease with this white eyeshadow. So once that's set, I'm just taking the fluffy brush and 2 colors from the number 5 palette, Bellini and Churro, and just running that on top on a higher part of my brow hole. And then I'm taking my Sigma E41 and dipping this Come and Get It. I'm just deepening the cut crease even more because I lost some color when I was doing crease. Then I'm going back to Avocado again and just using that to deepen the inner line of my eyeshadow. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna go into palette number 1 again and color Simmer Down, and this one here. And I'm just gonna use the same flat brush and will apply this color on top of the white eyeshadow or the cream eyeshadow. Just decided that I want a little bit of sheen onto my lid. So just pressing that on, and then going back into number 5 and taking color Peach Me and just applying that in the center. So now I'm going to do a big winged liner and I'm going to come back and show you. So I have applied a short fake eyelashes to give me some more definition on my lash line. So the last step I want to do for the eyes is just to highlight the brow bone, and I'm taking palette number 1 again and the color Nookie Rookie and the flat brush and just running that below my brow bone. And for the bottom part of my eyes, I'm just gonna go into number 5 palette and take the two colors Peach Me and Butterum. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. So the two bottom peachy colors, and I will run them underneath the lower lash line. And then I'm taking a smaller smudger brush and a little bit of color Pie Pumpkin, which is a nice bronzy color. I'm gonna just do a little bit of this color under the lower lash line. And of course, I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of mascara for the bottom lashes. And here we have the finished look. So for my lips, I just popped some Gerard Cosmetics Aphrodite liquid lipstick. I have my peach theme going on. I have to say, I really love these eyeshadows. They are really good quality. Like from the very first step that I did, applying them on a tacky surface, they didn't drag, didn't cling. It was so easy to blend out, and they're super creamy. There's not much of the fallout at all. And yes, I'm just overall super happy that I got these to try. Love the idea of them connecting together, like snapping together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope it wasn't too hard to understand me, because you know, my nose is just driving me crazy. But for now, I'm saying goodbye. And if you like this video, as always, don't forget to leave thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my future videos. So thank you so much again, guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video.